kids, before moving to exercise 21C, let's do a revision of few formulas. First is the sphere. What is a sphere? Sphere, you have seen a circle. Now circle is a 2D shape, it is a flat surface, but when it is in a form of a 3D shape like a basketball or football, it becomes a sphere. So volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube cubic units. Surface area, children, surface area and total surface area is the same. So surface area is 4 pi r square units. Then comes spherical shell. Spherical shell is the solid which is enclosed between two concentric spheres. So what is the bigger radius? It is r, and smaller radius is small r. So the thickness would be capital R minus small r. The way we have done in cylinder, the same rule applies here also. Then what is the volume of the material? It is volume of the outer sphere minus volume of the inner sphere. So 4 by 3 pi, that we will take as common, and r cube minus r cube cubic units. Okay. Next is hemisphere. Hemisphere, for example, if you take a globe, you know the globe, right? When you divide it, cut it into half, it looks like a hemisphere. This center and from here, this line segment forms the radius. So what is the volume of the hemisphere? It is 2 by 3 pi r cube cubic units. Curved surface area. Curved surface area is 2 pi r square. Then comes total surface area. Total surface area is curved surface area plus area of the circle. So curved surface area is 2 pi r square. Area of the circle is pi r square. When you add both, you will get 3 pi r square. Okay, come on, let's start with the exercise. Question number 2. The volume of a sphere is 288 pi centimeter cube. Calculate its radius and its surface area. So what is the formula to find the volume of a sphere? Volume of a sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Correct? Now this is given as 288 pi is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Pi and pi gets cancelled. So take this 3 to this side. 288 into 3 divide by 4 is equal to r cube. 472s are, so 621 is equal to r cube. So r is equal to, you have to find the cube root of 216. How do you find it? Prime factorization method. 2108, 254, 227, 3 9s are, 3 3s are, 3 1s are. Children, make sure that you are using only prime numbers. Okay. Now form groups of 3 of the same numbers. This group and another group. So from here take 2, from here take 3. So 2 into 3 is 6. So radius is 6 centimeter. Okay. Now you have to find the surface area. What is the surface area? It is 4 pi r square, which is 4 into 22 upon 7 into 6 into 6. 88 into 36 upon 7. Come on, let's do our method. 88 into 36. 8 6 are 48, 4. 8 6 are 48, 48 plus 4 is 52. 52 plus 24. It is 6 and 7. 8 3s are 24. 3 1 6 8 upon 7. Now to the nearest centimeter square. So let's divide it. 7 5s are 35. So 7 4s are 28. You will get here 3. 7 5s are 35. 1. 7 2s are 14. You will get 4. 40.5. Again you can say 453 centimeter square, because it is 5. If it is 5 or more than 5, you will use the next number. I hope it's clear. Come on, let's go to the next one. Go to question number 5. How many bullets can be made out of a cube? There is a cube of lead. From that, how many bullets can you make whose edge measures 22 centimeter? This is the edge of a cube, and each bullet being 2 centimeter in diameter. Okay. So for example, take this is a cube. Okay. From this cube, you are going to make bullet. Now remember children, for bullet, in case of bullet, they have just given us a diameter. That means they have given us a radius. So if the radius is given to you, what would be the shape of the bullet? It would be in a form of a spear. Remember that. Okay. So let's first find the volume of the bullet, because from this the bullets from this lead the bullets are made. So volume of lead or cube, what is it? Since it is the form of cube, the formula is a cube, which is side cube. What is the side? 22 cube, which is equal to 22 into 22 into 22, which is 10,648 centimeter cube. Okay. Now let's find the volume of each bullet, which is in a form of a spear. What is the formula to find the volume of a spear? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is 4 upon 3 into 22 upon 7 into, what would the radius be? Diameter is 2 centimeter. So radius would be 1 centimeter, half of it, right? 1 into 1. So this would be 88 upon 21 centimeter cube. Okay. Now they have asked you how many bullets. How many bullets can you make from this? So number of bullets, always this is the formula, number of bullets that can be made is volume of the cube upon volume of each bullet. Okay. So what is the volume of cube? It is 10,648 divided by 88 upon 21. Whenever you are dividing it, you will change it to multiplication by taking the reciprocal. So 10,648 into 21 upon 88. Go in table of 4. 4 22s are 4 2s are 8, 2, 4 8s are 4 8s are 4 6s are 30, 6 are 24, 2 6 2. Again it will go in table of 2. 2 11s are 1 3. This will go in table of 11. 11 1s are 11, 2. 11 2s are 20, 22, 1. So multiply 121 into 21. So answer is 121 into 21. Multiply, you will get 2541. These many bullets can be made from a cube of lead. Okay, come on, let's go to the next one. Go to question number 9, children. A metallic sphere whose radius is 10.5 centimeter, it is melted. A sphere is melted and then it is recast into smaller cones. They are made into cones, each of radius 3.5 centimeter and height 3 centimeter. Find the number of cones thus obtained. So from this sphere is melted and from that material smaller cones are made. So how many cones? What is the formula to find the number of cones? Number of cones or number of bullets or number of anything that we are going to find is equal to, first what is given? Volume of sphere upon volume of cone, of each cone, one cone. Okay, so what is the volume of sphere formula? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube upon volume of each cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, let's do the calculations. 3 and 3 get cancelled, pi and pi gets cancelled. Now this will become 4 into, what is the radius of the sphere? It is 10.5 into 10.5 into 10.5. The whole upon, this is r square. R is 3.5 into 3.5 and height is 3. So instead of doing it individually, you can do it this way also. Okay. Now 3.5 into 3 is 10.5. I will just cut down one 10.5. 3.5, 10.5 divided by 3.5, it is 3. So answer is 4 3s are 12 into 10.5. So answer is 126 cones can be obtained. I hope it's clear. Question number 13, children. A spherical metallic ball of radius 3 centimeters. So there was a spherical ball. it was melted and then it was recast into 3 spherical balls. So from one big spherical balls, you made 3 spherical balls. The radii of 2 of this is given as, first radii is 2.5, second radii is 2 centimeter. You have to find the radius of the third one. So volume of this should be equal to sum of the volume of all these 3. Come on, let's first find the volume of metallic ball. The big one, okay. What is the formula? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube, okay, which is equal to 4 upon 3 pi, leave it like that. Radius is 3 into 3 into 3. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. 3 3s are 9, 9 4s are 36. So answer is 36 pi centimeter cube. This is the volume of the metallic ball. Volume of the metallic ball, that is equal to sum of the volumes of all this. So volume 1 plus volume 2 plus volume 3 should give you 36 pi. Correct? So what is volume 1? 4 upon 3 pi into radius for 1 is 2.5 the whole cube, plus volume 2 is 4 by 3 pi into 2 cube, plus 4 upon 3 pi into r cube is equal to 36 pi. Okay. Now next step, let's take, instead of doing it, multiplying it, we can take a common factor. The common factor is 4 upon 3 pi. In bracket, what you will get? What is 2.5 the whole cube? 25 into 25 is 625. 625 into 25 is 625. So 15.625 plus over here 2 cube is 8 plus r cube is equal to 36 pi. Okay. Now this pi and this pi gets cancelled. Okay. Now let's go ahead. So let's take 4 upon 3 to the other side. When you add this, 15 plus 8 is 23.625 plus r cube is equal to 36 into 3 upon 4. I have taken this 4 upon 3 to the other side. 4 9s are. So 23.625 plus r cube is equal to 27. So r cube is equal to 27 minus 23.625. So 27.000 minus 23.625. 76991 573.3. So it is r cube is equal to 3.375. Okay. Now how do you find the cube root? So r cube is 3375 upon, how many decimal places are there? 3. So upon 1000. Now you know the cube root of 1000 is 10. Find the cube root of 3375. Use the prime factorization method. 5 6s are 30, 3 5 7s are 35, 2 5s are. 5 1s are 5, 1, 5 3s are 15, 2 5s are. 5 2s are 10, 3 5 7s are. 3 9s are, 3 3s are, 3 1s are. Now form groups of 3 of the same numbers. So from here you will take 5, from here you will take 3. So 5 into 3 is 15. Right? So r cube is this. So r is equal to 15 upon 10. So r is equal to 1.5 centimeter. I hope it's clear. Let's go to question number 16, children. A cylindrical vessel which is 60 centimeter in diameter. Let's take a cylindrical vessel. Okay. This is 60 centimeter in diameter. Diameter is 60 centimeter. So that means the radius would be 30 centimeter, half of it. It is partially filled with water. Till here it is filled with water. Okay. Now a sphere whose diameter is 36 centimeter, a sphere, I put a sphere whose diameter is 36 centimeter. So the radius would be 36 upon 2, which is 18 centimeter. Is dropped into it and it is fully submerged in water. It is fully inside water. Now when you put a sphere in the water, there is increase in the height. There is increase in the height. Now why is this increase in the height? This increase in the height is due to the volume of the sphere. So we can say volume of this increase in the height of a cylinder is equal to volume of the sphere. We will use the same formula, which is volume of the cylinder, increased height of the cylinder, or we will say cylinder is equal to volume of the sphere. Correct? Now, what is the formula to find the volume of a cylinder? It is pi r square h. Pi into, what is the radius of the cylinder? 30. Pi r square h we need to find, which is the increased height. Okay, that is equal to, what is the volume of a sphere? 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is the radius? 18 into 18 into 18. Is this part clear? See, this increase in the level of water is due to the sphere. So this volume is equal to volume of the increased height of cylinder, correct, which is pi r square h. H is the increased height. Okay, now pi and pi gets cancelled. 3 6 are 18. So h is equal to 4 into 6 into 18 into 18 upon 30 into 30. Let's solve it. 6 5s are 30. Okay. 6 3s are 6 5s are. So this will become 4 3s are 12. Or 18 3s are 54. 54 into 4, 16 1 21 upon 25. When you divide it, answer is 8.64 centimeter. I hope it's clear. Come on, let's go to question number 17. There is water to a height of 16 centimeter in a cylindrical glass jar. A cylindrical glass jar. There is water in it to a height is 16 centimeter. Okay, and radius is 12.5 centimeter of a cylindrical glass jar. Inside the water, there is a sphere whose diameter is 15 centimeter. There is a sphere and the diameter is 15 centimeter. So radius would be 15 upon 2 centimeter. Okay. By what height will the water go down when the sphere is removed? When you just remove the sphere, the water level will go down. So by what level will it go down? The water level will go down based on the volume of the sphere. That means the volume of the sphere is equal to volume of water inside the cylinder which goes down. Now, हम लोग ने ये स्पीयर को बाहर निकाला जिसके कारण पानी कम हो गया. So कितना वॉल्यूम कम हो गया in the cylinder? It is because of volume of a sphere. So we can say that volume of a sphere is equal to volume of cylinder. Why do we write only volume of cylinder? Now what is the formula for volume of cylinder? It is pi r square h, correct? R will be same. H you need to find because by what height will it go down? Are you clear? Chalo, volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi into radius. Radius is 15 upon 2 the whole cube. Pi r cube is equal to pi r square is 12.5 the whole into height. By what height will it come down? This is the total height. But by what height will it come down? That you need to find. Okay. So pi and pi gets cancelled. So this is 4 upon 3 into 15 upon 2 into 15 upon 2 into 15 upon 2. Take 12.5 to this side. So here you will divide it. So when you divide it, it would be 1 upon 12.5. So it is 10 upon 125 into 10 upon 125 is equal to height. Okay, see what I did? Over here it is multiplication. When it comes to this side, it would be division. Now 12.5 is in the denominator. So when you remove the decimal 10 will go. Okay, it becomes easier to solve then. Okay, now let's do it. 5 3s are, 5 2s are 10, 2 5 5s are. 5 2s are, 5 5s are. 5 3s are. 3 3 cancel. 2 2s are, 4 cancel. Okay, 5 3s are, 5 25s are. Anything else? 2 5s are, 5 5s are. Now what is left? 3 into 3 is 9. 9 into 2 is 18. Denominator 5 is left. That is the height. So height is 5 3s are 15.6 centimeter. So the water level will go down by how much? By 3.6 centimeter. Go to question number 19, children. Some lead spheres, each of diameter 6 centimeter, are dropped into a beaker which contains some water and they are fully submerged. The diameter of the beaker is 18 centimeter. Calculate the number of lead spheres which are dropped into it if the water level rises by 40 centimeter. Let's draw this. So say this is a beaker. How did I come to know that it is cylindrical in shape? Diameter is given to you and the water level rises by this much. That is the height. Okay. Now some lead spheres each of diameter are dropped. So say water level is still here. Okay. And lead spheres, some lead sphere, we don't know how many. I am assuming 3, 4, 5, whatever. Okay. The diameter of the lead sphere is 6 centimeter. So the radius would be 3 centimeter. Okay. And it is fully submerged into water. The diameter of the beaker. So diameter of the beaker is 18 centimeter. So the radius is 9 centimeter. Calculate the number of lead spheres which are dropped if the water level rises by. See, if the water level has risen by this, so that means the height is 40 centimeter. Because when you drop the lead sphere, the level of water rose. So how much did the water level rise? By 40 centimeter. That is the height. In the previous sum, the water of level had increased or decreased. We use the same phenomena, which is volume of cylinder is equal to volume of the sphere. But here there are many lead spheres, so we have to find the number of lead spheres. So how do you find the number of lead spheres? Is equal to volume of the cylinder, okay, divide by volume of each sphere. What is the volume of cylinder? It is pi into r square. What is the radius? 9. 9 into 9 into what is the height? Height has increased by 40 centimeters, so that is the height. Upon volume of each sphere is 4 by 3 into pi into r. What is r? It is 3 into 3 into 3 pi r cube. Okay. Now let's cancel this. Pi and pi gets cancelled. 3 3s are 9. Okay. 3 3s are 9. Then 4 10s are. Now this 3 will go up. So this will become 3 into 10 30. 30 into 3 90. So how many lead spheres are there? 90 lead spheres are dropped into the beaker. Okay, to question number 20, children. A vessel is in a form of an inverted cone. So let's draw an inverted cone. So in inverted cone, the circle is at the top. Okay. Its height is 11 centimeter. Height is 11 centimeter. And the radius of its top, this radius is 2.5 centimeter and it is open. Okay. Now it is filled with water up to the brim. Up to the brim means till the top. It is filled with water. Okay. when lead shots, each of which is a sphere. We don't know how many lead shots, but we are putting lead shots in this, and it is spherical in shape of radius 0.25 centimeter are dropped into the vessel 2/5 of the water. So from here, when you drop the spear into it, so 2/5 of the water flows out. 2/5 of the water flows out. So why is there a flow of water? This flow of water is due to the volume of the spear. We don't know how many lead shots, so we will assume let the number of lead shots be x. Okay, spear be x. So let's solve it. So volume of the cone, let's first find the volume of the cone, which is 1/3 pi r square h. Pi into, what is the radius? Radius is 2.5 into 2.5 and height is 11. 68.75 pi upon 3. This is the volume of the cone. Okay. Now 2/5 of the water is flowing out. So how much water is flowing? Volume of water which goes out. Okay. Which flows out equal to 2/5 of 68.75 upon 3. Pi is 22 upon 7. So let's divide it. 5 ones are 5. 5 threes are 15.3. 5 sevens are 35. 2, 5. 13.75. 10 into 22 is 44. 44 into this is 605 upon 21 centimeter cube. This much volume of water has gone out, has flown out. Okay. Now why is this volume of water flown out? It is due to the lead shot. So therefore this volume should be equal to volume of the lead shot, but we don't know how many lead shot. So the number of lead shots, so x into the volume of one lead shot should be equal to volume of water which is flown. So x into volume of one lead spear is equal to 605 upon 21. Correct? Yes. So x into, what is the formula? 4/3 pi r cube. What is the radius? Radius of the lead shot is given as 0.25 centimeter. So 25 upon 100 into 25 r cube into 25 upon 100 is equal to 605 upon 21. Let's solve it. 25 fours are 4 and 4 gets cancelled. 25 fours are 2 twos are 2 11s are 25 fours are. So x we can find out. So x is equal to 605 upon 21 into, now 3 sevens are 21. 21 into 2 is, or you can write 21 into 2 into 4 upon, what is left in the numerator? 11. Only 11 is left. Okay. 21 gets cancelled. Now 11 5s are 55. 5 11 5s are. So now 55 into 8. 55 into 8. 8 5s are 44. 8 5s are 40. So how many lead shots are there? 440 lead shots. I go to question number 22nd, children. A solid wooden toy is in a form of a cone which is mounted on a hemisphere. Say this is a hemisphere. A cone is mounted on this. Okay. The radii of the hemisphere and the base, this radii is equal to 4.2 centimeter. Okay. And the total height of the toy, so from here till here, The height is 10.2 centimeter. Now children, you have to find the volume of the wood used in the toy. So volume of the cone plus volume of the hemisphere will give you the volume of wood used. Now one thing you have to remember is this is the radius, even this is the radius. So the radius is 4.2 centimeter. So if this is 4.2 centimeter, what about this? This would be, height would be 10.2 minus 4.2, which is equal to 6 centimeter. Clear? Now let's find the volume of the wood used. First part. So first find volume of wood used is equal to volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere, right? What is the formula to find the volume of cone? It is 1 by 3 pi r square h. What is the volume of the sphere? It is 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Okay. Now, you can take pi common, 1 upon 3 common. 1 upon 3 pi, radius square will also be common because the radius is same. Now, here in bracket what is left? H plus 2 r is left. Okay. So, it is 1 upon 3 into 22 upon 7 into radius is 4.2 into 4.2. In bracket, what is the height? Height of the cone. Height of the cone is 6 plus 2 into radius is 4.2. Okay. 3 1s are 3, 3 4s are 12. 7 0.2. Okay. So, this you will get as 22 into 0.2, 1 into 0.2 into 4.2 into 6, this is 6 plus 8.4, which is 14.4. Okay. 266.112 centimeter cube. This is the volume of the wood that is being used. Now you have to find the total surface area. What is the formula to find the total surface area for a cone? It is now. Over here we are not going to use the formula of the total surface area. See here, if you see the toy, this is the part of the cone that we are going to use, and this is the part of the hemisphere that we are going to use to find the total surface area. Children, whenever you are finding the total surface area, directly we are not making use of the formula. You have to check which part you are going to take inside anything which is given to you, that you are going to combine and find it. Now when you are taking in case of cone, what are you finding? You are finding the curved surface area. What about in a hemisphere? Again you are finding the curved surface area. So to find the total surface area, of the toy, we will find the curved surface area of the cone plus curved surface area of hemisphere. Okay. What is the formula to find the curved surface area? It is pi r L plus, what is the curved surface area of hemisphere? 2 pi r square. Pi and radius you can take it as common. Now do you know L? No. So first thing you need to find L. Okay. Let's find L. L is equal to square root of h square plus r square, which is equal to, what is the height? Height of a cone is 6. So 6 square plus radius is 4.2 square, which is root 36 plus 4.64. So square root of 0.64, 13,153.64, which is approximately, using the long division method, you will get approximately 7.32. I am just taking up to 2 decimal places. Okay, 7.32 centimeter. So now here you will take, what is pi? 22 upon 7, radius is 4.2, into bracket it is 7.32 plus 2 into 4.2, 0.6. So it is 22 into 0.6 into 7.32 plus 8.4. So you will get, add it up, you will get 15.72. Multiplying, you will get 207.504 centimeter square, the total surface area. I hope it's clear. Question number 23rd, children. A metal container is in a form of a cylinder which is surmounted by a hemisphere. The internal height, the height of a cylinder is given as 7 meter. Radius is given as 3.5 meter. So this is the radius and this is the height. Okay. Calculate the total area of the internal surface. What did I say? Whenever you want to find total surface area of the internal surface, first let's check. So internal surface means you are going to take this. Also they have told excluding the base. That means you are not going to consider the base. So it is only this and this, the internal surface, right? So what are you going to find for the first one? The total internal surface is of the hemisphere, it is a curved surface area. So curved surface area of the hemisphere plus again the side. So that means curved surface area of the cylinder. Correct? What is the formula to find the curved surface area of the hemisphere? It is 2 pi r square plus curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h. So you can take 2 pi r common in bracket r plus h. So 2 into 22 upon 7, radius is 3.5 in bracket 3.5 plus 7. So 7, 0.5. So it is 44 into 0.5 into this would be 10.5. So it is 231 meter square. This is the total internal surface. Now we need to find the internal volume. Internal volume means volume of the hemisphere plus volume of the cylinder. Let's find. So internal volume would be volume of cylinder plus volume of hemisphere. What is the volume of cylinder? It is pi r square h plus volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. You can take common as pi r square. In bracket you will get h plus 2 upon 3 into r. So it is 22 upon 7 into radius is 3.5 into 3.5 in bracket 7 plus 2 upon 3 into 3.5. Okay. So you will get 7, 0.5. 22 into 0.5 is 11. 11 into 3.5 into this is 7 plus 7 upon 3. Okay. So it is 11 into 3.5 into 21. When you take the LCM, it will become 21. 21 plus 7 is 28 upon 3. This 359.3333. It is recurring. You will just take it in 2 meter cube. I hope it's clear. Come on, let's go to the next one. Let's go to question number 27, children. A hemispherical and a conical hole is scooped out of a solid wooden cylinder. Let's make a solid wooden cylinder. This is a solid cylinder. From this, one cone and hemisphere is scooped out. So say this is a hemisphere and this is a cone. This are been scooped out. Okay. Find the volume of the remaining solid. That means you need to find the volume of this part. How will you find it? Volume of cylinder minus volume of hemisphere minus volume of cone. Correct? Now, Let's see the measurement. Height of a solid cylinder is 7. So height is given as 7 centimeter of a cylinder. Radius of each hemisphere. Radius is given as 3 centimeter. Even of cone it is 3 centimeter. And cylinder also 3 centimeter. Height of the cone. The height of a cone is given as 3 centimeter. Give the answer to the nearest this. Now if this is 3 centimeter, this will also be 3 centimeter, correct? So first, what is the formula? How will you find the volume of the remaining solid? So volume of remaining solid will be equal to volume of cylinder minus volume of hemisphere minus volume of cone. Correct? Chalo, what is the formula to find volume of cylinder? It is pi r square. R is what? 3. 3 square into height. What is the height of a cylinder? It is 7. Okay? Minus pi. Now, volume of a hemisphere. Volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. What is the radius of the hemisphere? It is 3. So 3 into 3 into 3 minus volume of a cone. It is 1 by 3 pi r square. R is 3 and height of a cone is also 3 r square h. Okay. So this will become 3 and 3 gets cancelled. 3 and 3 gets cancelled. What is left? Now 3 3s are 9. 9 into 7, 63 pi minus 3 3s are 9. 9 2s are 18. 18 pi minus 3 3s are 9. 9 pi. Okay. Minus 19 minus 18 minus 9 is minus 27. Correct. So this will be 63 minus 27. 633 3 pi. So this would be 36 into 22 upon 7. 13.14. You have to give the answer to the nearest whole number. What is the whole number? Whole number is 113 meter cube. Meter cube? No, sorry, centimeter cube. Clear? Let's go to question number 28. A cylinder, a hemisphere and a cone. They have equal base diameter. So equal diameters, that means the radius is same and they have the same height also. Prove that their volumes are in the ratio 3:2:1. So volume of cylinder, since you want to prove it, volume of cylinder ratio to volume of hemisphere is to volume of cone. Okay. What is the formula for volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. What is the formula to find the volume of a hemisphere? It is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay. Now the radius is same, the height is same. Pi gets cancelled. Here r square gets cancelled, only 1 r is left. Here r square get cancelled. Now what is left? H is to 2 by 3 r is to 1 by 3 h. Now children, in case of a hemisphere, the radius and the height will be same, correct? So r will be equal to h. This is the radius, this is the height, it will be same. So here we can convert this. So h is equal to 2 upon 3h is to 1 upon 3h. Okay. Now take the LCM. The LCM is 3h upon 3 is to 2h upon 3 is to 1h upon 3. 3 cancel, h cancel. So what you are getting? 3:2:1. That is what you were supposed to prove, right? Chalo, let's go to the next one. Let's go to question number 29. The radius of a sphere is doubled. Find the increased percent in its surface area. First thing, let's take the original radius. The original radius is, say, r. Okay. What is the formula to find the surface area? It is 4 pi r square. Correct. Now the increased radius. The increased radius is, it is double. So double of this is 2r. So what is the surface area? Surface area is 4 pi into 2r the whole square, which is 4 pi into 4r square, which is 16 pi r square. Okay. Find the increase percent. So what is the increase? How much has it increased by? So increase is 16 pi r square minus 4 pi r square, the original one, which is 12 pi r square. Okay. Now you have to find the percent. How do you find the percent? What is the increase? It is 12 pi r square upon original. Original was 4 pi r square into 100. Pi square cancel. 4 3s are. Answer is 300%. Yes? Let's go to the 30th question. If the radius of a sphere is increased by 50%, so let the original radius be r. Okay. Now, if the increase, you have to find the increase percent in its volume. So, what is the volume of a sphere? Volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. Now, what is the increased one? So, increased radius would be, by how much has it increased? It has increased by 50%. That means r plus 50% of r. 2. So, r plus r upon 2. Take the LCM. So, 2r plus r, which is 3r upon 2. Now, what is the volume for this? Volume is 4 by 3 pi into r cube, which is 3r upon 2 into 3r upon 2 into 3r upon 2. 2 2s are 4 cut, 3 and 3 cut. So, you will get 3 3s are 9 r cube pi, sorry, I'll write it again. You will get 9 pi r cube upon 2. Okay. Now, what is the increase? So, let's find the increase. So, increase would be 9 pi r cube upon 2 minus 4 by 3 pi r cube. Take the LCM. LCM is 6. So, 3 9s are 27 pi r cube minus 8 pi r cube, which is equal to 19 pi r cube upon 6. And percentage is, increase is 19 pi r cube upon 6 divided by original, which was 4 pi r cube upon 3 times 100. Okay. So, this would be, this is equal to 19 pi r cube upon 6 into 3 upon 4 pi r cube into 100. Now, let's cancel. Pi r cube gets cancelled. 3 2s are 4 25s are. So, it is 19 into 25 upon 2. 2 and this gets cancelled, 12.5. So, 19 into 12.5. The 12.5, the percentage, which is 237.5%. Yes? Let's go to the last question of this exercise. Let's go to the last question, children. If the ratio of volume of the sphere is 1:8, that means volume of sphere 1 upon volume of sphere 2, the ratio is 1:8. How do you find the volume of a sphere? It is 4 by 3 pi r cube upon 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now, I have taken here small and here I have taken big because the ratio is 1:8. 4 by 3 gets cancelled. that is equal to 1 by 8. So r upon r, the whole cube is 1 by 8. So r upon r, find the cube root of 1 by 8, it is 1 by 2. Correct? So now cross multiply. When you cross multiply, r is equal to 2r. Remember this. Now you have to find the ratio of their surface area. So what is the formula? Surface area is 4 pi r square upon 4 pi r square. 4 pi gets cancelled. Now over here, this is r square upon, instead of capital R, you can take it as 2r the whole square, which is r square upon 4r square. So the ratio is 1:4. I hope it's clear, children. I end this video here, children. Please stay connected for the next of the chapters. Till then, bye and God bless.